Last weekend you opened the season at the Luther Open. You had some very stiff competition, but you also had 6 place winners. What did you see from your team?
I think it was like most opens, especially your first year, or your first competition of the year. It's kind of some highs and some. We learned a lot. Let me say it like that. We learned a lot. These guys have been practicing for 4 weeks, and so they were ready to compete. They were anxious to compete. But I think until you really get out and compete, you get a better idea of exactly where you're at and what you got to work on. So it was a good learning day, and some guys had some good performances. Ben Nagel ended up third, beat a guy that was a returning All-American 2 years ago, and just entered the rankings at number 6. He had a great day. Kenny Martin had a good day. Had the number 8 guy in D1 beat in the quarters and ended up getting beat at the end of it, but just saw a lot of potential right there. And we had Roman. He got beat by the same guy twice. Guy's ranked 3rd in the country, but I think he found out he's right there and what he's got to do. So overall, I think it was a good day of learning. Our young guys I thought wrestled real well. There's a silver division, and I think we had 3 thirds and 3 fourths in that division, and it was good to see those guys come out and just battle and compete. Coming right out of high school, their first collegiate competition, and I liked what I saw with all those young guys. So it was a good tournament. It was a real good tournament. It was a high level. Minnesota had guys down there. Iowa had guys. And there was every other division represented. Between the junior college, the NAIA, the D2 and D3. So it was a good mix of competition and probably the highest level that tournament's ever been. So it was a good tournament. Good way to start the season. With
your first duel tonight, did you use the Luther Open to kind of solidify some of your weights, or how did you come about with your lineup?
Yeah, definitely. We're at a spot where we're trying to figure out every single weight class. We got 10 weight classes that are wide open. And so. It was kind of a measuring stick to figure out who's going to be in the lineup for tonight's duel, and the guys that are in the lineup tonight. They're in the lineup tonight. Doesn't mean they're in the lineup the rest of the way out. It's going to be a week-to-week thing, and hopefully, at every weight, someone steps up and takes charge and solidifies the spot. But we're looking forward to these 10 guys getting the opportunity to wrestle for us tonight.
With a kind of a split squad this weekend at Concordia and Augsburg, how do you decide who goes where to compete?
We're taking probably 90% of the team up to Concordia. We'll send a handful to Augsburg. Augsburg's a good tournament too. They're both high-level tournaments, and so we're looking forward to it. Obviously the Concordia tournament with majority guys going up there. And I've looked at it briefly. Number 3 Wabash will be there. I think there's like 3 other teams that are in the top 20 that'll be there, and really there's a couple of ranked guys at every weight, and so it'll be a real big weekend. It's a good tournament. It's mostly all Division III teams there, and it's a good test for where we're at right now.
Sounds good. Thanks, Coach.